Hey, everybody. Periscope and Facebook Live families. Good evening. Come on in. Come on in. Glad to have my Periscope family and my Facebook Live family on this Saturday evening. Glad to have. Hey, I want you, if you're on Periscope, if you'd be so kind as to share this. I think it's going to be good. And if you are on my my Facebook Live family, if you would share this, glad to have everybody on. Hey, Adair. Glad to have everybody on these two mediums. Hey, I got something to talk with you all about this evening. Kind of what I heard the Lord tell me a few minutes ago, and I wanted to share this. Hey, little bro, Greg, man, I hope you're well, man. Hope all is well with you. Glad for the medium of Facebook to keep in touch with you. So I want to dive in. I know that people are preparing their minds. I would hope for worship tomorrow. And so, hey, Pastor Davison, I hope things are going well with you as you are out of the country. Hey, let's dive in. So today is July 7th, 2018. It is 7/7/18. It is 7/7/18. So I think that there is something significant about 7/7, that it is the number. Hi, Francis. It is the number 7 is the number of completion. The number 7 is the number of perfection. The number 7 is the number of maturity. And so I believe that you are coming into a time, and I really sense this because I was on my way to shutting down for the evening and kind of just spending some time with the Lord and in devotion as I'm preparing for our congregation tomorrow, and just kind of reflecting myself. And the Lord dropped some things down in my spirit, and I kind of jotted them down on a Post-it note that it is symbolic. And what I need you to understand is that what you know in principle, you can expect from God. What you know in principle, you can expect from God. So in principle, today is symbolic of a double completion, or a completion and confirmation for you. Usually when something is said, hey, Pastor Turner, hope you're well, man. Usually when things are said twice as it relates to the Bible and from God, it is confirmation. But just even look at it in the natural. When people say stuff like, oh, I'm for real, for real. When they say for real, they really mean it. And so since today is July 7th, it is 7/7. God is for real, that this is a period of completion for you. You better hear me. That there has been a process that people have been going through, and this is a time for real today. You can mark it on your calendar that today starts a time of completion for you, since today is 7/7. It is, hey, Pastor Andrea, since today is 7/7, it is a time of completion and confirmation for you today. So let me dive in. I believe that we have been in a process. And I don't just want you to trust the process, but I want you to understand that the process was never meant to kill you, and the process was never meant to take you out. It was always meant to take you over. Let me say it again, that the process was never meant to take you out. It was meant to take you over. And if you're anything like me, once God says something to me, I would rather skip the process part. Y'all pray for me, but I'd rather skip the process part, and I'd rather jump right to the fulfillment of the thing. And usually that is not what happens. When you receive a word, a promise, you try to dive into something, start a new business, get into a new relationship, whatever the scenario, try a new hair care product. It doesn't make a difference what it is, that there is usually a process there. So let me give you a working definition of process. Process is a systematic series of actions or changes directed to an expected end at a set time. It is a systematic series of actions or changes that are directed to an expected end at a set time. Now, once again, today's date is 7/7. And I believe the number 7 we know is the number of completion in the Bible, but it is also when something is said more than once, it is a sign of confirmation. So I believe that this day and this word that God gave me for me, and I'm sharing with you a few moments ago, is that this is confirmation that our process is coming to an end. Lord, I thank you because it is a process, is a systematic series of actions or changes directed to an expected end at a set time, which shares with us then that in principle, God is saying that our set time to exit the process has come. That is real good news. Another definition. And thank you for my Periscope family, my Facebook Live family. I need y'all to share this, and I need some hearts or some likes or some thumbs. I'm going to keep talking. Maybe that'll get you. So the process is, another definition is, it is probation for promotion. It is probation for promotion. You ever notice that when you go on an interview and you are offered a job, that they usually do not give you all of the benefits up front? They do not give you all of the benefits up front because they want to make sure that they know the type of character and person who they have on their team. But it also is a time for you to make sure that they are true to their word and what they advertise to you. Well, whatever process that you've been in, whatever systematic series of actions or changes that you have had to experience that were directed to an expected end at a set time, I am glad to announce that now is your set time. Once again, whatever you hear in principle from God, you are able to believe for, you're able to follow, you are able to practice. So that's why I have no problem with sharing this word. It may sound clichéic to some. It may sound like confirmation to others. But it is what it is. Be it unto you if you believe it. So here's the thing. The process is intended to produce a particular product. There is something that is supposed to come out of the process. You are supposed to be better and not bitter when you come out of the process. You're supposed to have more stamina and more stability when you come out of the process. So this is what I really heard the Lord tell me. And what he told me was, he said that we're about to see the proof of your process. Good God. He said, I said all that to tell you this, that we're about to see the proof of your process. There is no way that God will let you be in a process of any sort. I don't care if it's a process to lose weight and to look better, fit your clothes better, whatever. We still need the proof of the process. And the way other people are going to see the proof of your process is that God is going to give you a private viewing very soon. Lord, I thank you. Before the proof of your process goes public, God is about to give you a private viewing of victory in your process before he lets it go public and before he lets it go viral. Very simply put, your victory is about to go viral. I know some people haven't heard from you. You haven't been saying much. You really haven't been around. You've been doing other stuff. You've been too busy. No, I've been working on something, and something has been working on me. I've been working toward where I'm going to, but that process was working on me. And I didn't know my victory was going viral. I was fine with it just being with me. But God said, I need your victory to go viral so that other people will believe me and trust me in their process as well. So very simply put, God is about to give you a private viewing of your victory before it goes public. And that's why I named this video, It's Finished. For you, it is finished. On 7/7, it is finished. It is your time. It is my time of confirmation of completion. Hey, I love you all. If you're in the Detroit metropolitan area, of course, and you do not have a church home, feel free to check us out tomorrow, Faith Central Church. You can find all of our information at faithcentralchurch.net. If you do have a church home, I thank you just for hanging out with me on social media, being a part of my Facebook Live family, being a part of my Periscope family. Just remember, though, it's finished. That the Lord is giving you proof of your process, and your victory is going viral. Make sure you share this with somebody else if it was a blessing to you. Until the next time, we will see you soon.